They say cleanliness is next to godliness, but at that moment cleanliness was next to his prostate. Really nestled up in there. So deep. Just super deep.
And the same impulse for the next line, which is Jon's butthole.
Jon's butthole was going to be so clean and shiny. Stop, don't make me laugh. Jon's head was on fire. He seemed surprised. He shouldn't have been.
Today has been quite exciting. We've got a whole bunch of fresh stuff and it's been recorded the first time. We're going to test it out. And it's just so nice to be in a room with Robyn, who is hilarious, and her wonderful voice bringing Genital Jousting to life. I love it. In fact, can you give me that same impulse dialed up?
A little smidgen more?
A little smidgen more, yeah.
Okay. I'm Robyn Scott and I'm an actor. So I've been doing voice for the last 25 years. And now I am the lovely consciousness of the penis, as you do. Jon woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. Jon's writing is fantastic. He's extremely witty. You know, the jokes are coming out quite thick and fast. It suddenly hit Jon. He deserved love, real love.
Robyn kind of has like a sympathy to this character, because Jon does a lot of asshole stuff. Jon the character, not Jon me. Maybe me too. Let's not get into that. I'm not paying anyone apart from my therapist to talk about my things.
Dressed to face the world, Jon boldly left his bedroom. The first of many bad decisions today. If I am thinking about anything, it's about as if I'm reading a story to children. But it's about penises. Jon considered spending the day alternating between masturbating and crying.
Make sure there's no clipping. There's inputs here, like it goes over peak, the red light comes on. And also just read along with the script to make sure she covers all the words.
When Jon said, yes, well, it's about penis, the game is the penises. What? Who are these free lives people? And they are, woohoo, like shame for them. But it's amazing, and I just, you know, hope that, and I'm completely so honored to be a part of this game, and a part of Free Lives, and I hope it's like, rock on, bitches, rock on.
Jay, we want to hear the GORN trailer music, please.
Here you go.
Nice, Jay, you nailed it.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
It's really great, dude, well done.
First big update in early access, coming out in about a week. Lots and lots of new stuff. Really hope people will like it. We've been working super hard.
Busy tweaking out normals on the poly faces of the character. The shader everyone's using is based on angles. We've got to kind of just tweak some of these out so that like certain highlights that are on the character don't affect certain parts. It's a bit of a tedious task, but it's the last step before the character's done. So there's just a bit of back and forth on that. Sometimes when they're holding the weapons, kind of weapons just stick out. So just made these like kind of corrective blend shapes so that we don't have to add more joints, but we can kind of get like different angles. So he's just like been remodeled, retextured, the higher res normal map and so on. So we've just got like slightly higher fidelity character than we did have.
We're on schedule, which is again kind of suspicious.
The game is looking totally different to how it was when we first released, and it's kind of scary to think that it's only been a month.
The physics and stuff is much better in this version. Much better performance, custom games, local multiplayer, more new champions. The characters have had a change applied so they don't like jiggle as much as they used to. Finally got honey badgers in the game.
We like to work from box models that we do in programs like Maya, and that just helps us create very strict and very good edge flow. So we know that something's going to work long before we get to polishing the object. So having edge flow in loops that go over the shoulder and under the arm like this let you stretch it out and also collapse it. After we've got the box model from Maya, I'll export this object and I'll take it into ZBrush and I'll build up the details to look something more like this. So nice ribs coming through, little bumps and details everywhere, and nasal cavity coming through. We superimpose this detail onto the low poly model and you get something called a normal map. And this just makes it easier for me to paint on all the details just to make sure that everything on the model visually pops. We bring it into the game once a skeleton has been run through it, and you get the full badger looking crazy as he does.
How's it going, guys?
Protecting Leeroy.
Good to protect Leeroy from what?
The puppy.
Leeroy's afraid of the puppy?
Very afraid of the puppy shivering.
It's been really tough trying to like merge everyone's like different creative visions.
We needed a way for the game to kind of climax, and before the climax there almost needs to be this dark character arc.
It's been rewritten like 5 times in the last 2 weeks.
Since it's a video game, it's going to have a boss fight.
Ah, it's dark.
This is how penises fight. Oh, look, here's a broken bottle. It's not meant to be a proud moment.
This is just Evan wishing he was working on GORN.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Hey, buddy. Yeah?
You killed him?
Yeah?
He dies? That's a major plot twist. I was not expecting you to kill someone in Genital Jousting.
I think we're finally getting somewhere.
Maybe we're doing it wrong. The biggest ace up our sleeve is that we've got Jason working on it. The emotion is going to be coming from the music. I need actually a good sound of a penis bleeding. It wasn't quite right when the penises are bleeding.
I'll go chat to Jason about that.
Penis blood.
Yeah, he ideally wants the sound of a broken bottle stabbing a sausage.
Sounds like a fun chore.
Indeed.
I could get some sausages and try.
Good.
Barbara thanked Jon for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex.
Did some cool stuff for some dates. This is a children's party. And also you can just knock over this table and ruin everything. At some point you'll be able to open the piñata and then they'll all stop crying. But that's the goal.
Oh no!
There's a comedy club. Everyone gets the joke except for you. The penis on stage goes like... and then all the other penises go... Definitely don't put that in the video. A dirty apartment.
Oh wow, that's dirty.
And then there's ice skating, where your date is much better at ice skating than you are.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I don't need to explain why this one's a terrible date.
Yeah, we're trying to make penises that have convincing skin, like, rendering, I guess, without looking too much like actual penises. It's a tricky balance to strike. While I'm tweaking things here, it starts updating. So it goes like step by step, it does like a rough one and then it refines it and refines it. But this gives you just like a few simple controls. You can say like, what color is the light? And then all sorts of other controls on top of that, like how shiny and slimy it looks. Still in the realm of cute.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Going to a place that shoots bow and arrows and also has axe throwing with alcohol for GORN research.
Who wants to pink vote? Oh.
Me. I'm a professional killer.
You're not like that.
I don't know, I can't see. I should wear my glasses.
That's fucking deadly, boy. That's how much I hate my enemies. Like flush with I feel like it's a cheat. Shit!
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You can cut it there.
Sparks.
Yeah.
You okay?
Who wants an axe?
So close.
It was miles away.
That was a bullseye.
That was bullseye, right?
That was also a good throw.
It's being calm, it's being confident, and it's being ruggishly handsome. Vikings, yeah!
Hey, David.
Okay, are we rolling?
Yes, we are rolling.
Okay, good.
Oh, what's that?
Okay, so John, just give us a little...
I don't know what I have in my pockets.
Okay, moving on.
It's one of those kind of days. Weeks.
Wow.